Royalty, I'm the boss, we ain't gotta work. Laid out on the island, she Hawaiian. Wonder if she let me slide in. The OG make a noise like a fire truck.
Aloha YouTube, what is up? Untied Hawaii here with, I guess, the first episode ever of this flip versus flop series. So if you guys don't know what the flip versus flop series is going to be about, it's kind of like that cop versus drop kind of setup, except it's more from like a resale standpoint. I know a lot of you guys want to get in on resale. It's not going away. It's a pretty lucrative form of like additional income for like young kids, even for older people that just want a side hustle. So I figured why not let you guys know, or kind of show you guys what my thinking is each week of the shoes that are releasing that week and what I target and what I think that resale value is going to be for those certain shoes. To let you guys know in advance, this is not a definitive like series. If I give you guys numbers and stuff, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, the market will change no matter what. It's hard to interpret exact like stock that they're going to be delivering. So yeah, obviously things are going to fluctuate, but for the most part I can kind of feel what the market is going to move as. This week is for the week of October 9, I guess, 9 till whenever Sunday is. So October 9. First things first, let's check out the Nike drops that are coming out this week. There are a lot of like, I would say pretty good drops, and for Nike that's kind of saying a lot these days. Honestly, Nike hasn't been like delivering, but one of the great drops this week is the AF1 Low NBAs. So the AF1 Low NBAs, they come in like, I don't even know how many different colorways, let's count it out. 4, 5, 6, 7 different colorways. It's supposed to be a pretty hyped up shoe. I'm not sure how stock levels are going to be, like I said, but this one does drop on October 12th at 4 a.m. my time, so whatever time that is for you guys. If you guys see up here, it has a really clean cut design. I mean, you guys know what the AF1 looks like. One of the variations for the NBA version, or for the love of the game, is that on the back heel right here, there's actually that Jerry West NBA logo. So that's like a slight variation of your normal AF1s. However, I do think that these shoes have like a very clean aesthetic to them. And if you guys look at those laces like, it's pretty nice branding, the Nike lace branding. So definitely feel like it's gonna have a comparable kind of resell to the Supreme AF2 lows, but I don't think on that exact same level, just because Supreme, obviously you're gonna have more bang for your buck because it says Supreme on it. This one is NBA branding. It retails for $100. I would guess it's gonna be maybe a little bit over that, maybe like 120 you can sell it on the market for, and I don't think it's gonna go up over time per se. But again, this is one of those more clean cut shoes that I don't think it'll lose value. I think they'll sell out pretty quick depending on the colorway you get, but yeah, you're not gonna get too much flip value on this. So is it a flip, is it a flop? Honestly, for the first shoe of the series, I have no idea. I would say it's more of a in between. I don't know what the in between word would be for flip and flop. Flap? I don't know, man. Like, it's a very like, we'll just put like this little line thing right here because it's a pretty neutral shoe. I don't think it's gonna go up, I don't think it's gonna go down. And honestly, that blue one, it has like that Dodger look to it. I might cop that just for the own personal rotation. Definitely more of a shoe that you'll like than anything else, and I mean that leather looks buttery, so check it out. So the more anticipated drop this week that I think will have a good amount of resale value is on October 13th, so that's the Friday. Air Jordan 1 X POMB Palm, and it's called the Etudo Noso. I don't know if I butchered that at all, sorry to my Spanish homies. But anyway, it's from this artist Palm, who, if you guys didn't know, they're doing this like Latino heritage movement thing for Nike right now. So they actually released a couple shoes already, and those, we can kind of like figure out the Jordan 1 resale based off of those. So there isn't much resale value on those shoes, unfortunately. Granted, they aren't Jordan 1 models, and I think the Jordan 1 model will actually help this shoe a lot in terms of resale. It's actually been reselling already. I guess people got a couple early pairs, and on GOAT, the asking price is around $220. I've seen the highest offers around like $190 to $200, so that's pretty high. This shoe will retail for $160, so that's about a 40 to 50 to 60, maybe even higher than that depending on the stock level flip. And the shoe itself looks clean. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of that BHM series that Nike's been doing for a long time, but I think this Palm, because it's so like out there with the colors and whatnot, I think there will be a good amount of resale for it. Again, can't be certain, but that's my thoughts on it, and it is one that I'm definitely gonna try to cop because I will label it as a flip opportunity for that one for sure. The other two that are releasing is the Air Vapor Max Triple Black. Again, this one is one that will sell out really quick, I know, on Sneakers app. Retails for $190. Vapor Max shoes, unless it's a collab, have not been selling very well. They don't go usually under retail for the most part unless it's a very standard pair. So you could at least get your money back. I would say maybe flip it for like 20-30 bucks. Beyond that, I don't have too much to say about that one. It's a pretty standard look. Not a big fan of the Vapor Max series myself. Next up on the Saturday releases, they are gonna have a lot of those, like, I guess it's called Flax releases. So there's gonna be a Flax Uptempo, a Flax Air Max 90 Ultra 2.0, and then an Air Max 1 Premium, all in that same, like, I guess Flax colorway. So for this one, it's a pretty standard colorway. I think the Air Uptempo will sell out pretty quick. $185, it's a pretty clean look. The Air Max 1 probably will sell out as well. I'm not sure about the 2.0 though. I'm gonna let you guys know now, I'm pretty sure all three of these will not have resale value at all. It's not something that I'd be going after to flip. I'm guessing most of these will be a flop. And unfortunately, I mean, it's a clean look. It's a very standard look, but I think that's the point of why it won't have resale value, is because of that standard look. Pretty unfortunate there, but that is all the drops for that week. Nike is, it is what it is for Nike. So we can go check out around the other places. They actually have one of my favorite shoes like this week, and I'm probably gonna be going for it. So this one is the Parley Oceans X EQT Support ADV Blue Spirit. If you guys don't know about the Parley collab, it's a company that works with Adidas a lot. And what's cool is that they're trying to like clean up the oceans. And by cleaning up the oceans, they're recycling plastic and turning it into these shoes, which is crazy. Because it says, I think, like every shoe they make, it's like 5 water bottles, depending on what NMD it is or what Parley collab it was. But that is substantial, and I think it's a great move by Adidas to do that. That being said, has there been resale value for the Parleys? Not quite. If you look at history for these, there were a couple Ultra Boost releases that I've like caught before, and they did have some resale value for like the first couple weeks. However, that resale value was maybe like $20-30, and then it started going down and down, and it's kind of more back at retail pricing. So if you want it, it's a shoe that's easily accessible. I think it's about the same. It'll be maybe $30-40 above retail once it sells out. Very clean shoe. I think it has some flip value, so mark your calendars for that one. The other shoe that is releasing is the Parley Oceans Legend Ink, which I think this one is a lot more clean. The Blue Spirit is nice, but it's more of a, the tones that it has is very like feminine, I feel like. It's that light blue and that white. So it doesn't have like those empowering colors. Conversely, this Legend Ink has more black on it. It has some navy, has that tinge of like darker blue, not so much as a light Blue Spirit. So this one, I believe, will actually have a good amount of resale value. Again, I don't think it'll hold over time, but it should be something that you guys should target. So check that out as well. So supposedly the last one that I want to talk about this week is the Air Jordan 12 Retro Bordeaux that is coming out. My opinion, it looks like a very clean shoe. I think that the Jordan 12 silhouette is one of the most popular that they have out of all of the models. This Bordeaux colorway, very clean. However, these shoes have been floating around like early release for quite a while on various websites. Those websites have been selling them for maybe $215, $220. So with that being said, there is a slight resale value if you can cop it at $190 through Sneakers app, if they do release it on Sneakers app. So it's only like a $20-30 flip. Again, this is how the trend has been going for Nike. The shoes are sold high now at retail, so that pretty much kills the resale value. So there is some flip value. Again, nothing to write home about. That being said, it's a pretty stale week in my opinion. Not too many cool drops. There will always be like random drops that come out through the week that are collabs and stuff that weren't written about. So if I missed something on here, please do your research and check it out. Use the information that I kind of give you. Look at the market around the shoes and see if there will be flip value. These are my opinions again. Do not cop anything unless you feel you agree with these. And again, there is no guarantee on any of these prices. So check everything you can. Don't only come to me for resources. This is just my opinion. Those are the shoes I'm targeting. So thank you guys for watching. This is the first episode of Flip vs. Flop. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Untied Hawaii here. Flip vs. Flop. It's been lit. I'll catch you guys later. Aloha. Take care. Shoops.